What is going on, guys? It is New York Sports Up here, and I am back at it with another New York Yankees post-game recap. And one word I gotta say about this game is wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a win. 3 wows. That was a crazy game. And in this video, we're gonna break down this crazy ball game that went down tonight. And wow, I'm still in shock. I can't believe the Yankees found a way to win this baseball game. This was a huge, huge victory after that heartbreaking loss last night. It looked like it was going to be a heartbreaking loss tonight, back to back, which is just a horrible thing. But they found a way to win. We're going to break down this game in this video. We're going to talk about Michael King's start. We'll talk about Luke Voigt's walk-off. We'll talk about Gary Sanchez, El Kraken Gary Sanchez. We'll talk about, what else? We'll talk about the bullpen. We'll talk about Aroldis Chapman's shenanigans in this video. So again, if you're a Yankees fan, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. I upload daily post-game recaps for the Yankees. It's not daily. But I talk about every game. I talk about every game in the regular season for the Yankees. I talk about the postseason. I do Giants and Knicks videos as well. So if you're a fan of those teams, if you're a New York sports fan, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. So let's get into this game. So Michael King got the start and made one mistake in the first inning to Ryan O'Hearn. Outside of that, I thought Mike King gave us a pretty solid outing. 4 2/3, 2 runs, 3 hits, had 3 walks, which is high, but had 5 strikeouts. Michael King pitched well. Michael King is starting to develop as a number 5 starter for this team until Kluber and Severino get back. Obviously, he won't be. But for right now, he is a pretty decent number 5 starter. He's pitched against pretty good offenses this year, and he's given us solid outings pretty much every time he's taken them out. I don't have one complaint with how he's pitched. I really don't now. Last year, he was pretty terrible. I'll admit. He was not good for the Yankees. And he was even worse as a starter. But this year, he's starting to develop as a good pitcher for the Yankees. His ERA is 4.05. That's lower than Domingo Germán, and I believe it's lower than Monty's, too. Michael King's pitching well for the Yankees, and he gave us another solid outing. Now, he doesn't give you much length, but he still gave you a chance to win the game, and he did a good job. I thought he did a really, really good job in this game. Chad Green was awesome in his 2 1/3 innings. No runs, no hits, had a strikeout. He was fantastic in his 2 1/3 innings of work. He gave the bullpen a chance to get some rest because, just a great job by Green. He gave the bullpen a lot of longevity, so great job by him. Zach Britton came in. His first outing since, what series was it? Was it the Blue Jays series? I think it was the Blue Jays series. He has not pitched in over a week. I don't know why he was in this game. I'll talk about that later in the video when we go through the entire game. But Zach Britton pitched 1 inning, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, gave up the home run, had 2 Ks, which was nice, but gave up the home run to Santana, which was not a good pitch by Britton at all. It was a down-and-in pitch that Santana just loves to hit. That's right in his wheelhouse, and he crushed it to give the Royals a 3-2 lead. But overall, I didn't think Britton looked all that bad. He just made one mistake to Santana there, and then Chapman, for some reason, got the win. But Aroldis Chapman on the mound was absolutely atrocious. 1 inning, 2 runs, 2 hits. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Chapman was not good on the mound. He couldn't locate. He couldn't throw strikes. He was bad. Again, this is now 4 or 5 outings in a row where Chapman has been piss poor. I don't know what's going on with him. I really don't. But again, we'll talk about that when we go through the game. Now, let's talk about the offense. We go to the top of the first. Ryan O'Hearn, it's a 2-run shot. We're down 2-0. I'm not in a good mindset right now. Right now I'm in a good mindset because the Yankees won. But at that point, I was not in a good mindset. I did not think the Yankees were going to win. I thought Michael King was going to lay an egg, and I didn't think the offense was going to show up. Well, the offense really didn't show up, but it was enough to win the game. That's what I'll say. And then we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Yankees at first and second with 2 out, and for once, they finally got a 2-out hit. I couldn't believe it. When I saw in-play runs on my phone, I could not believe they actually got a 2-out hit because they don't get that. The Yankees never get 2-out hits, but they did. Bottom of the 4th inning, Clint Frazier, of all people, doubles in 2 runs off the right field wall, ties the game up at 2 apiece. Then, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Santana hits the solo shot. In the 7th inning, off Scott Barlow, they had an opportunity to take the lead. Luke Voigt strikes out with the bases loaded. Another opportunity that they squander, This team needs some fundamentals. I don't know why Marcus Thames still has a job. Now, I understand they won today's game, but this game should have been over in the top of the 9th. Now, Chapman did a horrible job in this game. Without a doubt. He was terrible. He blew the save. He should have done better. He should have done better. But the offense has got to break it open. They have got to capitalize on those opportunities. I don't care if it's with 2 outs. You should be able to get a base hit at some point, and they did. Outside of Clint Frazier, they did not get a hit with men on base. However, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning with Frazier on first after his 2-out walk. Rougned Odor steps up to the plate, gets a I think it was a 1-2 pitch, and drills it to center field, and it goes over the wall. A 2-run bomb for Rougned Odor of all people. The Yankees scored 4 runs generated by Rougned Odor and Clint Frazier. 2 of those guys are probably my least favorite players on this team, and they were the only players that hit outside of the 9th inning. They were the only guys that came through to drive in runs. That's crazy. That's baseball, Susan. Baseball is just a weird sport, man. I don't know. But Odor at the 2-run shot. For once, he every few at bats, he gets a hold of one, hits a home run, gives the Yankees a 4-3 lead. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Bases loaded, 2 out. They decide to not pitch to Carlos Santana. Now, I understand that you had some guy named Rivero who came into play for Perez because he got injured. I understand why you would walk Santana, but it takes Chapman out of his groove. I wasn't a huge fan of the move. Now, I didn't hate the move, but I wasn't a huge fan of it because, you saw Chapman's reaction to the dugout. He was not happy. He wanted to pitch to Santana. You know what I mean? I get he's a dangerous hitter, but still, he wanted to pitch to him. He didn't. Well, they walked him to load the bases. Then he walks in Rivero to tie up the game. Great. Now we got a tie game with the bases loaded, and now you got to face O'Hearn, who hit a home run in his first at bat. Ryan O'Hearn steps up to the plate. It's a weak ground ball down the left field line, and it's enough to bring in Merrifield. A RBI infield hit for Ryan O'Hearn, and the Royals lead 5-4. I thought the game was over. I was saying a ton of bad things about Chapman because I could not believe he blew that save. I understand he was not happy with walking Santana, but still, you should be able to close out the save against the Royals. And he did. He blew the save. O'Hearn hits the single. Royals lead 5-4. We go to the bottom of the 9th. They bring in Greg Holland. Judge strikes out. Great. That brings up Gary Sanchez. Goes behind in the count, 1-2. He gets a pitch to hit. Holland kind of leaves it up there for Sanchez to drill, and he does as he rips it over the left field wall, and Gary Sanchez, I am Gary, ties the game, and the Yankees have tied it up at 5 apiece. Now, we got a win. Next up, Giancarlo Stanton. Singles. Great piece of hitting by Stanton because he's struggled in this game. And that brings up Luke Voit. Tyler Wade then reaches second on the wild pitch. It might have been stolen base, actually. I think it was a wild pitch, though. It was a wild pitch. It was a wild pitch. Wade gets to second. And that brings up Luke Voit to the plate. Just came back from the IL yesterday. This is his second game. He struck out in a big spot in his last at-bat. But this time, it was a different story as Luke Nukem comes up clutch. Doesn't hit a home run. He doesn't hit a nuke. But he hits a single, a fly ball to left field, over the head of Gerard Dyson. Wade comes around to score, and the Yankees win 6-5 over the Kansas City Royals. This was a huge, much-needed victory. They hate making it easy on us. I don't understand why this team does not like making it easy on us. I don't think we've had one easy win all year. Maybe that one win against the Tigers or whatever, where we won 10-0. That was probably the easiest win of the season. We don't get it easy here. Rooting for this team's hard sometimes. It is. It's pretty miserable sometimes. I'll go to that extent. It's pretty miserable. But they found a way to get the win, and that's all that matters. It wasn't easy, but they found a way to win. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for this video. It's not going to be very long because it's late at night. I got to go to bed, so I'm not going to make this video very long, but I'm going to get the video out to you guys. By the way, I apologize for not having the video out to you guys last night. That was the rant about the Yankees-Royals game from last night. I'm sorry, I don't know why it didn't come out last night. I guess I was uploading it, then the computer went off, and it stopped uploading, and I had to come back and upload it the next morning. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry it took so long, but I hope you guys did enjoy the rant, because I was not happy with the Yankees last night. As I should. I mean, I don't know who would be happy with their performance last night, but I am happy with the way they played tonight, because they found a way to win and even up the series, as they have a chance to win the series tomorrow, as Jameson Taillon is on the mound for the Yankees, going up against Brad Keller. His ERA is 6.34. Light this guy up. I am tired of this offense scoring 5 runs a game. I'm tired of it. Well, I don't mind 5 runs a game. I mean, scoring like 3 runs a game, or like 4 runs a game, or 2 runs a game, and just not getting hits in the clutch, or with men on base. I need the Yankees to win easily. Can we have one game, just one victory, where we win convincingly, please? I can't do it with these nail-biting games anymore. I can't do it. I can't take it anymore. But they have a chance to win the series tomorrow. Jameson Taillon on the mound. If King can pitch well against the Royals, Taillon can too. You know, he was okay his last start. Let's hope Taillon can keep it going and, you know, just give us a solid outing, all right, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. Can we please get the bats going, please? Because I can't take this all or nothing, you know, not hitting with men on base. I can't take it anymore. Can we please have a game tomorrow where we just hit the baseball? Just please. Just score a lot of runs, win and get an easy win tomorrow, and then off to Boston, all right, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for hopefully a series win. Peace.